Over a year ago, when Justice Scalia died, McConnell placed the largest bet of his life politically and said, nope, we're not going to hold any hearings. Before President Obama even nominated Merrick Garland, he shut down the entire process.
This nomination will be filled by the next president elected in November.
It was an unheard of move. And he placed his entire bet on the idea that there were conservative voters out there, whether or not they were going to come to the polls to vote for Donald Trump or come to the polls to vote for Senate Republicans, but they were going to at least come out to vote for the Supreme Court.
Our view is this: give the people a voice in filling this vacancy.
And that paid off.
Today I am keeping another promise to the American people by nominating Judge Neil Gorsuch.
And this is, the final shoe dropping in that bet that McConnell placed 14 months ago.
Well, welcome everyone. This is the first opportunity to meet with Judge Gorsuch. I think the President made an outstanding appointment. We're all thrilled and looking forward to getting the confirmation process started.
So for him, seeing Gorsuch onto the court might be his lasting legacy.
Does that mean if you can't stop a filibuster that you will go to the nuclear option and change the Senate rules so that you can cut off debate with 51 votes and confirm them?
But look, what I'm telling you is that Judge Gorsuch is going to be confirmed. The way in which that occurs is in the hands of the Democratic minority.
Republicans are going to trigger this thing that we've been calling the nuclear option because it's so rarely used in the Senate, and it is when you change the rules of the Senate, the precedents of the Senate which govern this place, and you change it on a simple party line vote, needing only 51 votes to change the rules, and they are likely to do that Thursday afternoon in a series of votes when the Gorsuch nomination is slated to come up.
To my Republican friends who think that if Judge Gorsuch fails to reach 60 votes, we ought to change the rules, I say if this nominee cannot earn 60 votes, a bar met by each of President Obama's nominees and George Bush's last two nominees, the answer isn't to change the rules, it's to change the nominee.
This is the first brush at trying to define what Chuck Schumer is going to be like for the leader, a Democratic leader in the Senate for the next maybe 10, 15 years. And this is where we get to see that he's really reverting back to a very partisan posture and signaling that he's going to be trying to be a fighter on almost every single thing that Donald Trump does.